Hi everyone, hope all of you are doing well, and I am Suraj, and here I will talk about Karni Mata Mandir. So recently I had a trip to Bikaner, and I also visited this temple. So first I will tell you that how to visit Karni Mata Mandir, how to go there. So basically, uh, Bikaner is a city. You can go there, and from Bikaner, Karni Mata temple is just around 30 kilometers away. So you can also stay in Bikaner, and you can take out half of the day, and then you can come to Karni Mata Mandir. Or there's a Deshnok railway station. You can directly deboard at that station, Deshnok, and its Karni Mata temple is just 100-meter or 150-meter away from Deshnok railway station. So you can visit there, and there's a very good place to stay, hotels, and Karni Mata Sadan is also there, where you can go and you can have baths. I mean, as per your convenience, that's up to you, right? That's not a big deal in today's time, right? So you can enjoy there. So now how to go there is clear. Basically you can go there by bus or even by train, right? So I was staying in Jaisalmer, so I went there from Jaisalmer, right? I had a train at night, and then next early morning I was at Deshnok railway station, and I had blessings from Karni Mata temple, Karni Mata ji, and then I went to Bikaner to explore the place. So that was my take. That was the day. And now I will tell you of very few things about Karni Mata Mandir, which are considered very miraculous. And I will also tell you so many facts, so not so many facts, but several stories which are concerned with Karni Mata Mandir. And yes, you will get to know. And one more thing, see, what do I feel? If you go any place, whether it's temple, whether it's any hilly station, whether it's a city, I think before going there, if you try to know about little about that place, then it gives a great feeling while exploring that place, right? And there is highly chance that we can also remember about the place and its importance, right? Because I missed something before, because I went to temple before much research. So it's very easy nowadays on YouTube. Go search about it, and then you will get to know. Here I will tell you about. So Karni Mata Mandir, it is considered that she was a great lady with great power, and she used to be a very humble and helpful woman, and she lived for 151 years. Yes, right. And one more thing, whenever you see the real idol of Karni Mata Mandir, right? She is also called Dokri, right? In Rajasthan, she is called Dokri, right? And it's not very formal. People say Dokri, Dokri, where are you? Dokri, just do this favor for me, something like this, right? So it's very like it's a connection, just because of the connection, but just because the dedication the Rajasthani people do have for Dokri ji, it shows that. So she lived for 151 years, and whenever you see the real idol, you will see she had a beard. Why? Because it is said that if any person, any individual, he lives beyond 100 years, then there is certain changes he or she starts experiencing, right? For example, he or she may start having beard. The people who is bald, they may start having hair, and people whose hair are uh, gray, that again starts getting black. So these are some changes, and based upon that, this is said that Dokri ji, she had beard, right? So people say that she is also called the Dadi Wali Dokri, right? Dokri with beard. So this is a fact which I wanted to tell you. So basically, she was born in Swab. That's a village in Bikaner, and there's a place, and it is also called that her descendants are uh, Charan family. There's a clan called Charan family. They are the descendants of Karni Mata ji. And one more story. There used to be a son of Karni Mata, right? And in Kolayat, he went and he just slipped in a lake, and just because of that, he died. And it is said that Karni Mata, she went there and she revived her son, and onwards, she made a rule that no son of hers will leave him and go without telling him, right? And because of that, now I'll tell you, this temple is also called the temple of rats. Yes, and basically, of course, those rats are not called rats, right? They have their unique name, that is Kaaba, right? So it is said that those Kaabas are the descendants of Karni Mata Mandir. It is also said that if anyone dies in Charan family, they take birth as a Kaaba, and if any Kaaba dies, it takes birth in Charan family. One more facts. See, I will not tell you one more facts, because I will just keep telling lots of things about Karni Mata temple. So basically, this temple has thousands of rats, right? And some where you can see 25k, somewhere you can see 20k. So just consider 25k Kaabas are there. And if you enter the premises of temple, and then if you suddenly see a white Kaaba, then it is considered that it's highly auspicious. So I wish you all the best. You go there and you have a blessing from Karni Mataji, and I wish you that you go and see white Kaaba. One more later I would a few more things about Kaabas, that almost everyone, each Kaaba you will see is of same size. Inside the premises, they will be going here and then, you will be afraid of them, just because that if you take a round of the temple, of the sanctorium, then you will feel that you may have they may come just below beneath your foot, but they will not, and even they won't bite you. I have realized that, I was just doing meditation, trying to do meditation. I didn't have idea that whether they will bite or not, but they will touch their teeth with your skin, but then they won't just penetrate their teeth inside your skin. So this is something which is my personal experience, and I went there. I didn't have the the darshan, I could say, of white Kaaba. So this is the fact about Kaaba. And yeah, the prasadam which are you can see that all the Kaabas keep eating those prasadam, and the same prasadam uh, are distributed amongst the masses. So that is something which is uh, very beautiful, right? And miraculous as well, because outside of the temple, if you leave about that temple, then you will see that the if anything has been touched by rat, people don't eat it, because it might have some uh, you know dangerous bacteria, and that can lead to some disease. Some other things I would talk about, like uh, there's one more temple nearby Karnimata temple in Deshnok, where Karnimata used to live, right? There's a tree as well. Uh, that tree is considered very auspicious, and it has also medicinal effect, especially in terms of skin disease. And it is said that there's a cave where Karni Mataji, she used to do meditations, she used to do tapasya, and no one was allowed to enter the cave when she was under meditative state. And if anyone used to go inside, he or she was supposed to take the permission. And even today, if you go inside the cave, you are advised to tap just at the entrance, right? You once you tap it, then you will go inside. So this is a place to be explored, and this is also a very great fact. If you know, you'll that's great. And now I will shift on to another story. So we all know that about Bikaner Fort, right? Junagadh Fort. It was established, it was built by Rao Bikaji when he came from Jodhpur, taking his father's permission that I wanna have my own, city. Then it is said that he first came to Karni Mataji. He took blessings of Karni Mataji and then he built the city. And this is also considered that uh, estate which was established from another estate, right? Bikaner was one who stayed for a very very long time. So that is the blessing, that is called that it has the blessing of Karni Mata ji. And there's one another story where once upon a time the king of the Bikaner was uh, very sad when Abhay Singh, the king of Jodhpur, came and he cordoned off the Bikaner fort and he was about to attack. But at that time, the king of Bikaner, he was praying to Karni Mataji, and he was just like that. You have become so that now whether you have just gone out of the city, you have gone to another place, or you are so much old that you just cannot do anything for us. So that time it is said that there was a person who went to Savai Jai Singh and he told him that you have to save Bikaner. Then Savai Jai Singh told him that why would I go there, because Karni Mata protects you. Then that person told Savai Jai Singh that no, Karni Mataji came in my dream, and then she told me that go tell Savai Jai Singh, and Savai Jai Singh will protect Bikaner. Then Savai Jai Singh went to Gondwana, and then there he fought with Abhay Singh, and then he defeated Abhay Singh, and then also took some uh, money and as a compensation. And thus this is said that Bikaner was saved. And hence you will also see it's true, and even today you can see that around the flag of Bikaner Fort, Junagadh Fort, you will see a kite flying or sitting, right? It is said that and yes, kite is the symbol of Karni Mataji. And it is said that Karni Mataji is still protecting the fort, right? So that's the story. And some more stories like in 1990 90s, in 90s, yeah, in 90s, 1990s, right? There was plague, and it spreaded in the Bikaner, right? And you know that plague originates from rats. But except Deshnok, the plague was everywhere. And this was a very shocking to everyone that despite the presence of 25k Kaba's rats, there's no case, not a single case of plague inside the Deshnok. And out of that Deshnok, we people had lots of cases of plague. So this is also called that this was the blessing of Karni Mata temple. One more thing, in Bikaner there's a cant, right? And in cant there were some missiles in some trucks, right? I mean there were that caught fire, right? And it was so many bombs and missiles. And it is said that if those bombs and missiles, and in fact those bombs and missiles, they just those started, exploding and going around, but no missile and bomb landed in man area, right? Every single missile or bomb, whatever it was, it went in no man's land, right? So this is also called that this was Karni Mataji who protected Bikaner. And at that night, the priest of Karni Mataji temple, he had a dream, and in which Karni Mataji came and she told him that tell everyone that just because I was saving every one of you, my hand caught fire, right? So tell everyone. So this is said that the very next day, the when priest he told everyone, the people of the city. So all the women, they had mehndi on their hands. uh, so this was as a emblem, as a respect for Karni Mataji. So these were some stories where Karni Mataji's power and some miraculous, I would say, blessings have been shown, and all the facts are quite amazing, right? And if you know all these things and then you go to temple, then you will take the blessing and you will be living that moment in a very different way, right? Because as soon as you go inside the premises of the temple, you will feel great. You will see that yes, I'm at the place which has concern with so many stories where people got blessings from Karni Mataji, and thus and uh, that's great, and I'm so much happy that I went there. I got to know lots of about Karni Mataji, and in fact, she is the folk deity of the Rajasthan, I would say. She is also chosen deity of Bikaner, right? And she is highly respected, and of course, she is respected by everyone. And I just thought that I will definitely make my travel blog uh, about Karni Mata temple, the Deshnuk. So that was great. I'm so much thankful to God, to Karni Mataji. I went there, I explored the place, I had a meditation for a few seconds inside the temple, and then I came and then I just expressed a few stories about uh, Dokri, right? Dokri. So yes, thanks everyone. If you liked it, then thank you so much. And if you didn't like it, skip it. You can add some comments that will help me to better my content. Thank you so much.